Right, next I want to spend some time looking at what three qualities make a great sourcer of talent. Because what I found is when I consult to a lot of companies about their existing team, they actually already have these sorts of people sitting in their existing kind of recruitment 360 team. So it's always good to be able to look internally first, look at your team, who is showing a natural affinity towards talent sourcing and who is actually showing a natural affinity to being more of like a customer success role. So the roles that I have identified, or the type of qualities that I have identified that make a great sourcer of talent, are as follows. So the first thing is that, I mean, let's face it, a lot of talent sourcing involves using the internet. So these people already have a great digital footprint. So there's someone who understands the internet, understands the power of a digital footprint, of having an online brand, and they work it at any available opportunity. So it's someone who's really passionate off their own bat about building their personal brand. So they have worked hard to build their online credibility already. So as a result of that, these people actually get a much higher and a better response rate when they reach out to passive talent. Because when people look at them online, they look at where they are positioned across different platforms, they kind of get that human to human connection already. So they're getting a lot of response. Now, something that I talk about a lot in my training is growth hacking, and growth hacking is like marketing on steroids. I love growth hacking. And what it is that these people are probably already natural born growth hackers. So they're not familiar with the term. It's not a term that they use, but they understand the importance of building a brand using growth hacking techniques, which is different to marketing, but it's a lot smarter because it's about building a network or a community, and it's something that is easy to do. It comes naturally to a lot of people, and the best thing about being a growth hacker is it's something that you normally do for free or something that can be done on a very, very small, minimal budget. Now, the second thing that you want to be thinking about is that these people are naturally curious. So they're going to find talent where other HR and talent acquisition professionals are not looking. Because as mentioned, whenever I start my training, I always say, where are you looking? And 98.9% of people come back and tell me that they're looking for talent on LinkedIn. Now, these are the people in your team or who you're interviewing who don't say to you, which job boards do you subscribe to? What am I going to have access to? Or are you going to give me a LinkedIn recruiter license? These are the people who are confident that they can find people using the whole internet by identifying which platforms these people like to spend their time. So they know that not everyone likes to spend their time just on one platform, and they can identify where they can find these people. So let me give you some examples. Quora is a great site. It's out of the US. It's a question and answer site. And a lot of people position themselves on there when they deem themselves to have made it or to be a subject matter expert. So it's a great place to go and find candidates, either through their profiles or what they are commenting on other people's questions that have been asked. Another place that I love to go and source on is Behance. It's an absolutely incredible place to find creative talent. So those of you who are struggling to find your web designers, your graphic designers, your UI, your UX professionals, Behance is a platform that's actually been put together by Adobe. So if you're looking for anyone with Lightroom skills or Photoshop or InDesign, this is where they're going to be spending their time. And the nice thing about Behance is what you don't see on other platforms is you can view an individual's entire portfolio of their work, which really helps when it comes to selling them into your client. Another great platform to go and search on for your academics. A lot of people are cross-skilling into the data science space once they've been in academics. ResearchGate is a wonderful place to go and have a look. This is a forum for people. Most of them have masters or PhDs or professors, and a lot of robust discussions are happening on here about different scientific things, or it doesn't have to be scientific. It could be more like computerized, but it's a really good place to go and like sink your teeth into and go and find people who are really, really intelligent. And then my favorite place to find tech individuals is GitHub. It's a great place to go and find talent. You just need to know how to source on there correctly, and that's something that I can help you with. Because you're going to definitely find more people in the tech kind of capacity sitting on a GitHub, as they can learn from others, they can post their code, they can see other people's code, which is something they can't do on every other platform. Then the third thing that I want you to look out for your naturally curious, natural born talent sources is that they are really good and they have the ability to craft an amazing outreach email that will elicit a response from passive talent. So they're thinking more like a marketer, they're structuring their email reach out campaigns better, they really understand the importance of creativity, of personalization, and their response rates are sitting anywhere from the 60 to 70 to 80%. So that is the third quality that I would say that you should look for when you are looking for a talent sourcer. So in our next session, we're going to go and have a look at, once we've identified that person, how do we make sure that we are getting the best out of that individual?